prefer to deal with the good people. You all are good people. That's why you have to travel all the way from US to this place. Like my brother said, imagine the investment that you did, the cost that you incur to get to Africa, and that will take you back. So we should be happy. We should be happy. And we should be grateful to you.
No.
And we are. We are grateful to you.
No.
Like I said, regarding the chieftaincy, I was talking to Abdul'Malik yesterday. There are certain things that we need to put in place. But okay, that one, I'll not go into detail. Latif will see to it, and everything will be put in place. So the palaces we are visiting tomorrow, Bukiana is the paramount chief of the Bukau traditional area. That reports directly to Bukiana. And Bukiana reports directly to the entire kingdom's king. So he reports to the Yana, and I also reports to him as the paramount chief. So we'll be visiting Bukiana's palace tomorrow. I'm telling you who he is. His position. Then we have Chwana. Chwana is also a divisional chief who reports to Bukiana like I report to him. But in seniority, he's above me. So we need to visit him and give him his respect. And then Nyeshena is also a colleague, though he may also be lower as to me, but he's a colleague. He also reports to the Bukiana. So we need to visit him, who is also a brother, because we share boundaries. We share boundaries. Whereby and yes, share boundaries. One other thing I want to emphasize is that when I said we can provide you lands to have houses if you want to do,
Yes.
Wayamba is a security zone. It's a very peaceful area. We are in between the two military barracks in Tamale. We have the Kamina barracks and we have the Bawa barracks. So Wayamba is in between. We share boundaries with the two military barracks. And so it's a security zone. It's a place that you can live peacefully without having any fears. So criminals do not operate in such areas. They are also being careful. So that's a security zone. So, and your next visit, I think we'll have to get you a accommodation close to that area and not here. The next visit. But we're also looking at yes, we're looking at the security. Everywhere you have to look at the security. Where you have people, you must think of their security. Yes. So, like I said, I wouldn't talk much. So we are happy, and thank you very much for being with us.
Wonderful.
So if you have other areas of interest that you think we are ready to assist.
May I, Chief? May I?
Oh yes. Please.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay.
You can.
You know, I sit here. Go further away from me. I don't like my face. A little more. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Let me see. Yes. Okay. Excellent. I have this stigma about myself taking positions of leadership and not functioning. We have that in America amongst the Muslims and stuff. You take positions of leadership, but you don't function. So all you have is a title with no function. and it's always been something that I've never done. And by having me amongst you as chief, the first thing I said before I even arrived here to my cabinet that we don't take positions and don't function. And as your assistant said that we invest, etc. We were only coming here at the invitation and to see what is needed so that we could to jot down everything that is necessary. And in the school, we recorded everything that was wrong with the school. We recorded the neighborhoods and saw what we could do to make it better. And that's what it is. As far as occupations, the main thing we want to do is be able to give food, clothing, and shelter. If we can give the whole community food, clothing, and shelter, they will be at our beck and call. So Allahu Akbar. And it's not much. It's not like in Chicago or LA or New York that the price is so high there. Right here the price is so low that it doesn't take much to make it take another step up and another step up. It'll be very simplistic. So this is one of the things that we're sitting having dialogue about now on what we could do as far as import export from China, from different places, because I've been to China to the Canton Fair. The Canton Fair is where all of the manufacturing companies come together. We negotiate and they show what they're going to present. How much would you give it to me at a price? How low can you make it? And what we can do from there. So this is why I can't wait to go on the walk with you so that we can actually see exactly what's necessary. And after the smoke clears, we can come to an agreement. This is what we'll do. So that's the investment coming here, and to see our land too, because it was just such a celebration. We recorded it. We're on Facebook. We have hundreds of thousands of followers. So they're watching Africa through us.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir. Allahu Akbar. So I'm honored to be given the title, and I don't take it for granted. And my main thing is I've never really had a title that I didn't earn. Never did. They never gave me a title. I have a title in the Nation of Islam as the #1 recruiter in the Nation of Islam. So I brought more people from the streets to Islam. So that's like the only title that I've ever had as far as that's concerned. And but to come here to get a title from you and from my beloved brother, being the ambassador of praying and fasting and making things happen when we send money to him and he sends pictures and everything. That's how the relationship began to grow 3.5 to 4 years ago with brother Adam Abu Bakr. And for him to come to his father and tell him about me and tell him about the work that we've done, and it be impressed in the boat. If we can do that from 9,000 miles away, what can we do standing on the soils with you? Takbir. So we're very, very elated. And I got my sister here, my mama's daughter, my uncle, my raise your hand, man. And this is my mother's brother here, who's been my friend. You know, and they kind of like Africa. My grandmama and her daughter was pregnant at the same time. I'm sure the Africans know what I mean. So those two are like days apart from each other. So they grew up together, and so this is a beautiful thing, and I can't wait to go and you show me everything so I can get more vision, more recordings, because the main thing is this. Our people in America are millionaires. Listen to me well. Hundreds of millions to shoot a basketball in the net. Not the doctor who saved your life. He get 100,000 a year. But you shoot a basketball, you get 100 million. He's suing, and then he comes back. But They want us to focus on the basketball player, the Beyonce, the Puff Daddies, as the new leaders of black communities with ignorance in their mind, but big bucks. So they make Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. So my people, they're ignorant. They don't know this. And plus, we went 300 years without reading, writing, or practicing spirituality in order to reduce us mentally so low that then they can start rewriting the script for us. So now we function in that order. So now you see blacks shoot each other. You see white people, you throw the gun away. You threw the gun away. The white people come. You sit down, you throw the gun. Okay, take me. But you shoot my brother. But that's because they reduced us to the level of a beast of the field and then rewrote our history. And now that's what we think like that, which is horrible. Good for me. Why? Because I know how ignorant they are. And I know that their nature, like Surah 30:30, so set thy face for religion being upright, the nature made by Allah in which he has created man. There's no altering Allah's creation. That is the right religion, but most people know not. You know, so when that, I know that their nature is upright. They may be living horizontally like an animal because they've been trained. Oh, we got lions and tigers and bears and giraffes and monkeys and everything from Africa over in America, but they're just as inoculated mentally and spiritually as we have been. So now they walk around and they put their heads in the lion's mouth. The lion, we like, that's a lion. He said, the lion's looking like this. What's wrong with the lion? Well, he looks dizzy. What's wrong with the elephant? He has a skirt on. He put a skirt on him. He's in the circus. He's dancing. He's jumping. These are lions that you know here that you don't play with lions over here. But when you domesticate them, you take them out of their nature. Now you can make clowns out of them. And that's what they did for us. They made clowns out of us. So now what we have to do when we go back with this footage, we have to take a clowned out people who know no better and use a higher learning to navigate them by Allah's permission to pour back into Africa. They don't need to know the details, but all they want to know, we're trained on pictures. Apple, car, motorcycle, diamonds, money, girls, big booty girls. We trained like that. We don't know the essence of us. So when we go back to them, now that we've got this, and for me being a chief, chief. They like titles. Yes. Oh, Michael Jordan. Oh, Louis Farrakhan. Oh, minister. Oh, bishop. Oh, chief. Oh, chief. Well, chief needs help. That's right. I'm gonna say that. Back home. Yes. We need you to pour into this. You were there. Here's the videos. He's there. What do you need? So now we're playing chess, not checkers. See, you don't want to play chess. I'm not going to play checkers with you because that's not for thinking people. So now when we go back down there to deal with the Shaquille O'Neals, the Oprah Winfreys, she did some building out here, but she did that by just making herself look more, she's for black people. But in all actuality, she's not for black people. Just she had a Jewish man who made her come over there to make her. He's using her in a chess match like I will. The same way. Because when they're ignorant like that, you got people who's autistic. He hits me. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Now he's not autistic and hits me. Arrest him. Or I'm going to give it back to him. You better arrest him. But the autistic person who hits you, it's okay. It's all right. I'm sorry my son did that. It's okay. Come here.